Something a little different. First of all, first and foremost, this video is only used for educational purposes only, and the video is also owned by Virtual Railfan, which is here's his channel right here. So, of course, we have his fair share of grab bags and people being stupid, but this right here is why I just hate quiet zones and why I get mad at people who crap on train horns. This is exactly why. So you have a video outside of Flagstaff, or not really outside of Flagstaff. You have a video in Flagstaff, Arizona, at the train station there, and you have a BNSF intermodal coming down. They go down pretty like plus 30, 40 miles per hour. They be booking them down there. And of course you have your basic probably college students trying to beat the train. And you see this a lot. This isn't like anything new. You see it with cars and people just being stupid, trying to beat the train last minute. But if I ever seen anything more or someone more dumber than this, I can't even think about it. So let me just show you the video. Look at this. Run across tracks, drop something. Oh, let me go back and get it. That makes no sense. That makes a lot of sense. And as you can see, the train, now the cab is going up red. That's because they had to go to emergency stop because this person was so worried about what they dropped after already breaking the law and crossing the tracks right when the train is coming. See, people, this is why a lot of railfanners and a lot of people on most of these news channels have a problem with people who complain about train horns. This is why. And this is why even at night, trains blow their horns. Because you have people like this who just nonchalant runs in front of a train. This has happened in numerous occasions, even in cities with quiet zones. Like, for example, the biggest example of this is Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Everybody knows I live in Wisconsin. At least on my YouTube channel, they know I live in Wisconsin. So there's a town near Milwaukee called Wauwatosa, or you call it Tosa for short because it's a long town name. They're a quiet zone. Back in the early 2000s, 10s, they got their train horns license revoked. So trains were allowed to blow their horns, and of course everybody was pissed off because, oh my God, I lost like an hour's sleep because of a train horn and stuff like that. I'm still waking up for work the next day, but that hour's sleep was really costly of me. And people were just complaining about the train horns, as usual. But then they were showing videos of people trespassing, walking along the tracks instead of walking on the crosswalk. And then Wauwatosa had multiple instances when a little boy got hit by a train a couple of years ago. An Amtrak train going through Wauwatosa because he walked in front of the gates or walked across the tracks with his headphones on, not looking both ways. Again, while the gates and stuff are down, and people were like, "Oh, they should do better. It's not protected," when it's bullcrap. I even have pictures showing that. Though that crossing is protected like a mug, you can't even look at it and say it's not protected. I'll even show you just to show it, because me and my brother went to Tosa for a graduation party back then. We got like a crossing. I think I gotta remember what day it was. I know it was sometime in July. Let me see. Let me see. I can't remember what day it was. Okay, that's when we went to the Brewers game. It was for a grad party. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is one of the crossings I think the little boy was hit at. You can tell they have the traffic lights. They have the rail crossing. They even have, I think we got out and took a picture of the no train. Look, there you go right there. There's a yield sign right there saying look for trains. Of course, people are going to say, well, if you're going to have a quiet zone, there are going to be pedestrian gates. CP does their quiet zones pretty well, to be honest with you. UP also does the same thing. It doesn't have pedestrian gates. You don't need pedestrian gates when you have all this. You have lights, you have bells. The bells are on continuous the entire time. The problem is people just walk and they don't look both ways, but they cross in front of the trains anyways. Look at that. You got more. Look at that's even a quiet zone. It's like not all crossings need pedestrian gates, but the problem I have with this video alone is, like I said, they sit here and say this, but they don't understand why train horns are meant to be used. I get their point. Train horns do not need to blow multiple times, but they do it for this particular reason. There's been multiple cases where in quiet zone cities, people just run in front of trains. Even the graphic video that you can even watch on YouTube of the lady who ran in front of a metro train in Downers Grove, Illinois. So, no, it's just, it kills me when I look at these videos because, like I said, there's going to be people who defend it because they're more worried about what's around the crossing and what could prevent it. Like, gates, it's like we're so privileged in America when it comes to rail crossings, and people don't know that. Like in Japan, you look at these videos and you question, how is it just this bad here in America when we have all this protection? You look at videos like in Japan, they have a law where people are required to stop at a railroad crossing, even if there's no train coming. That could be easily America, and honestly, it would prevent people from doing stuff like that. Actually, it really wouldn't because ignorant people exist. But that's how privileged you are when it comes to this. And it's sad that, when you look at these type of videos, and again, Flagstaff is also a quiet zone, people are complaining more about losing sleep than people who are losing lives because they're too ignorant to just wait for a train. I understand trains are long. That is a big fact. I don't even like long trains. You guys remember I kind of went on a little rant. Not really a little rant, but I was like, damn, I don't know why are Canadian Pacific trains so long? When we went to Franklin Park that one time and there was a train that sat at the crossing for over 40 minutes. I understand that. I understand your pain. I understand that. But listen, bro, I'd rather wait for 40 minutes for a train than lose my life trying to beat a train. And that is a fact. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Because it's just, I usually don't go on these rants like this and don't really like making videos like this on my channel. I have other channels for that, but I wanted to do this considering this is it's a rail fanning channel, and this is a rail fanning thing. And like I said, it really just pissed me off because I just can't believe the person went back for it. Like whatever that was you dropped was not worth your life. Just saying that right now. Just saying that right now. So thank you guys for watching. It was kind of a little rant on quiet zones, honestly, because like I said, I hate quiet zones. Some cities know how to use quiet zones, but most of the time it's really small towns like Rochelle. They know how to use their quiet zones a little bit better, good. It's just, man, I can't with watching videos like this with people who are privileged and they got what they want. They got their quiet zones. They get to have their sleep. They don't have to worry about the trains blowing their horns and stuff like that. But then you get people like this who obviously will ruin it for the people who worked so hard to get the quiet zone. Like, think how much money you're spending for quiet zones and you get stupid people like this. It's ridiculous. All that money could have went to something else, but no, you spent it for the quiet zone, and you get stupid people like this who runs in front of a train and then runs right back in front of a train to get something that's not worth their life. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for a little bit of the venting and rant. I just can't stand people when it comes to this, man. I really can't. These people. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.